Hey, what's up, traders? Running late tonight, so probably going to keep it short. But this is the watch list video for Friday, June 2nd. The SPY was pretty darn strong. It's up, sitting at near recent highs, right? The Dow ended up 153. Without going into details, just going to mention a couple: UCAR, UCAR. Several of you in chat, including Kevin P, even in pre-market when it was back around $4, we're all over this thing. But the good calls were. Kevin M said over 525, Nicholas 550 or 545 with another catalyst just above 554, and that was basically right when it was popping here, and a huge move there. And we were all over this GSIT. I started talking about it when it was right about there, talking about the daily chart, and ended up just relentlessly moving higher. So anyway, what are we watching for tomorrow? Let's talk about that. UCAR, I'm definitely going to put that one back on watch. And GSIT. Both of those, very strong. GSIT pretty darn extended, but we'll see. Carvana, CVNA, super tricky this morning. In the opening minute, I put out a market order because I wanted it as it was going red to green. I'll show you like 2-minute candles, I think. Yeah. As it was curling back up, I put out a market order. I thought it was really good over 1382. I didn't call it in chat or anything. And it freaked me out because it didn't fill. Market order, right? Usually I'd get filled, right as it's breaking. This is when I put it out. And it went up to like 1440 in the next couple minutes. And I canceled my market order, which I was scared to death it was going to say filled right at 1440, right? It was just weird. TradeStation was acting really weird this morning. And several others you said the same thing about Carvana. So I'm really glad I didn't get filled here when I was trying to get filled here, and that'll teach me to use a market order, by the way. But I was able to cancel it, no fills at all, thank God, because look what it did. Came all the way back down to 1316, and then did this, right? It was really weird. So anyway, a lot of shorts in the name, though, but it's really trying to kind of break out on the chart here. So certainly a very strong stock. We'll see if we get an A+ setup in it tomorrow. QBTS, a recent stock we've been trading, is holding up really well, so I want to watch that one. UPST. This one's extended, but I mean, it's just incredibly strong. Remember, we called it down here, I think around 17 or something, and it just hasn't looked back. Anyway, crazy strong. So we're going to have that one on watch, but it is extended. LWLG, just a couple quiet inside days after that big pop. Lemonade, LMND, 1849 right here, and then today hit 1843. Certainly interesting over that, if you can picture a line between these two, right? Certainly interesting, maybe over 1850. Keep our eyes on that one. MRVI, this is sort of a sleeper pick, but had a big pop yesterday. This doesn't look like much, but if you look at the range of the candle, it was from 1159 to 1350. So, like a $2 candle there, and then today put in a quiet inside candle. Topping at 1330. Certainly interesting over 1330 tomorrow, knowing that 1350 was the high from the big volume day. Believe it was rumored to be maybe being sought after for a buyout or something. But anyway, it held up pretty well today. I want to keep an eye on that one. AEHR, very big move today, and has a recent high not that far above, but also a little ahead of itself. MGNI. Have a nice breakout today. We'll see if we can have a follow-through setup in that one. APLD, considered to be an AI play and holding up really well. It topped out back here, about a week ago at 1025. Then put in a lower high at 950. And then today hit 925. Certainly interesting over 925 tomorrow, knowing that then it might break this 950 and then maybe make a run at recent highs. Holding up really well. And then lastly, ENVB, which had a big move back here. Pulled back, then a massive rip, pulled back again, but is starting to curl back up. Today's high, 449. A few days ago, it hit 462. If you look at it on, say, 15-minute candles, it is kind of interesting over 450. Maybe then it takes out this high, but you do have bag holders from this big pop, right? A lot of people underwater from that, so we'll see. But then it's also when you look at where it started, which was in the $1.50 area, it's doing really well, right? So keep that in mind. Again, short and sweet tonight because I'm running late, and I will see everybody in the chat room in the morning.